So October Red, I am here in Moss Side at Natasha Jonas's gym, but I'm joined by GB fighter Hannah, and I've just had to get the name right, Robinson. Welcome. Thank you so much for being a guest on the channel. Welcome to you, Hannah.
Hiya, you all right? Yeah.
Not too bad. Hannah, for our viewers, a couple of questions I asked you downstairs. Let us know a little bit about your boxing pedigree, your weight, etc., and what you're doing with your boxing career.
Yeah, so obviously my name's Hannah Robinson. I box for Great Britain team. I've been on the squad on and off for about 4 years. I've been full-time for just over a year. I box at 63 kilo, so like super lightweight. Used to box at lightweight, but moved up. And yeah, enjoying boxing for GB, but yeah, hopefully looking to turn pro very soon.
Looking forward to that. Something that you touched on there that I didn't know. You said you've been on and off for 4 years. Talk to us a little bit about why the off.
Yeah, so I won the ABAs and then got on to like the development squad, and then after Tokyo was off the squad a bit. I didn't get on full time then, but went away, improved loads, went around loads of different pro gyms, sparring, and changed trainers. And then went to GB to spar, and they seen how much I improved, and they put us on the podium squad. So having that little bit of time out to develop myself, looking back now, I was frustrated at the time, but it was a blessing really, because I came on so much.
And that's a good point there, because I didn't really, not like it's a given when you get onto GB, you're safe, that's it. Yeah. You can almost like guarantee a spot. I didn't realise that sometimes maybe it can be a little bit cutthroat, and you've got to, you know, make those improvements. Like you said, you went around to pro gyms to get that work in, to become a better fighter.
Yeah, I went away, and I was upset at first that I wasn't getting where I wanted to be. But then I just channeled that into improving myself as a fighter, and working on the process, and not worrying too much about the result. I just knew that I wanted to get to be a better fighter, and then yeah, when I went back to GB, they were really shocked with how well I was performing. So they were like, "We need to put this girl on podium." So I was lucky then, because I was just about to turn professional there. I'd obviously I've been sparring at the different gyms, and I thought my GB journey was over really. So I was about to turn professional, and then yeah, they put us onto podium. So I thought, you know, I want to get as much opportunity as I can with the GB squad before I do make the decision to turn pro.
It's kind of like touched on something about your drive, your determination, your ambition to become that better fighter. You know, some people, like you said, you was upset. They might have been upset, walked away, and never come back. What was it in you, Hannah, that you said, no, I'm going to get this because I want it?
I think it's just passion for the sport. Like, I enjoy boxing so much, and I love being able to improve myself and develop. And I've had so many major setbacks even before then. I've had elbow surgery, shoulder surgery, been out on and off, like, do I want to do it, do I not want to do it? But I've always come back to it, and I've always wanted to improve. So I think that drive just comes from pure love and passion for the sport. So yeah.
So we talk about where you are now. So you're obviously on the squad. What's the process with you now? What are you looking to do while you remain as an amateur before you obviously start looking at the pro game?
I think just getting the international experience you get with GB is invaluable, really. You know, going around to these training camps all over the world and sparring different styles, different weights, and just learning to adapt really quickly, because you've got those 3 rounds. Different opponents, different styles. You don't know who you're boxing until the day before, so you can't really buy that experience. So I think that has been a positive this year. I've been so busy with GB. I've had 3 tournaments, another 3 training camps, all high quality sparring with the best amateurs in the world. So that experience of being on the squad, whether you go to the Olympics or whatever, is perfect to set you up for a future in the pros.
Timings then, because you'll have a better idea of the timings. Which professional fighter, well, that are now professional fighters, have you seen like come through the GB squad and turn professional? I know we've got the obvious ones. We've got Carice, we've got Lauren, Fraser Clark, Ben Whittaker, Caroline Dubois, but any other fighters that you were on the team and they've turned pro and you're like, I can't wait to do that?
Yeah, so a couple of my good friends, like we were mentioning before, Toriella Swillett. I went to her pro debut at Fight Zone a couple of months ago, and it was great to see her back in action doing what she loves. Because like me, she's really passionate about the sport, and it's just nice, someone you know who you've trained alongside and experienced those days as an amateur with, to then make that step. It really made us excited about the future, my own future. So yeah.
You've got young Lucy Kingsthorpe out of Birmingham as well. She's recently joined the squad. How's she getting on? Because she's absolutely loving it. And one of the things that you both mentioned is that invaluable experience from those international fighters, those different styles.
Yeah, that's it. It's a different level. I've seen Lucy sparring in the gym, and she's a very talented girl. And I'm sure she'll do really well as she gets that more international experience as well. But yeah, it's the jump from winning the ABAs nationally and then to be box internationally. There is a big gap, so it does take a bit of getting used to. But yeah, it brings you on so much.
And the direction then with your career, you said you're 29, you're at a comfortable weight, which is super lightweight, 63, between 63 and 66. Or is it 60 and 66 kilos? Yeah. I'm getting there. What can we expect from yourself then, Hannah?
What as a pro? Yeah. Well, I think obviously I'm going to wait and see what happens with these like Olympic qualifiers. I'm in the middle at the moment of two weight categories, Olympic weight categories. So I'm in the middle of 60 and 66. So there is no Olympic weight at my weight. So if I do decide to stay on with GB, I'd move up to welterweight, which is 66 kilo. But there is someone at that weight who's been sent to the qualifiers at the moment. So it just depends really. But yeah, I'm 29 now, so I am looking to turn professional like very soon really. Because yeah, I want to start making a career of it. And the more I go around and spar the pros and learn about it all, like I think my style will be good as a pro. So I think very soon I'll make my mark on the pro ranks.
We love it, which brings us here today. You're here today. You've been having some sparring and some training with Natasha Jonas, as we know, world champion, who is going in once again with an opponent that I'm sure is to be announced soon. The invaluable experience, Natasha being a world champion, and you're getting that sparring in. What do you learn from somebody as seasoned, as experienced as Natasha?
Yeah, I think one of the main things I've learned from sparring with the pros like Natasha, Chantel Cameron, is composure in the ring as well, and setting things up, thinking about what you're doing, because you have got a few more rounds to sort of to work things out and to try things, and I think that's what brought me on so much within them years when I wasn't on GB, and now coming back, I can see the improvement in myself and learning from the best really, and taking inspiration from what Tasha's done, being on GB, and now coming back. She's had setbacks and kept going, so yeah, it's she's an inspiration. Yeah.
It is quite interesting because Natasha, we were there, I watched the fight. I'm sure you would have watched the fight with Olbanov, who's safely locked away now. Another conversation. But we saw Natasha come back, and have some really good fights. She's fought Terry Harper, and she's fought Katie Taylor. The top guys, as Natasha is herself. Where do you see, and what would you like to see for Natasha, somebody that's also from GB, a professional that you're now sparring with? When you look at Natasha, what do you think would be good for her career moving forward?
I think Natasha's like anything more that she can achieve is just as a bonus, because she's she's got belts in it, like she's unified. You know what I mean? She's so anything anything plus that is just a bonus. Like, she could walk away from the sport now and like have no regrets, or anything on top of that now. As long, I know she's still enjoying it, she still thinks she's like improving and getting better. So as long as she thinks that, like, she can just keep going and keep achieving. She's already made history. Like, she's already an inspiration to a lot of young girls coming through. So, yeah, she can't really do much more.
Spot on. Are you going to be there ringside when she fights on the 1st of July?
Yeah, I'm aware then, but I'll definitely be watching where I can. I always like to watch her fights, and yeah, I'm a big supporter of hers.
And finally then, how can our viewers, you know, they've had a look at you, we've had this conversation now, if they want to get behind you, your socials, shout those out to where our viewers can get hold of you.
Yeah, so on Instagram, I'm Hannah Robinson, R0BIINS0N, and Twitter at RobOHannah. Yeah.
Nice one. Hannah, thank you for your time. It's been a pleasure having you guest. All the best, and I'll see you soon.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.